Because we could see heat indices anywhere from 105 to 109 degrees in the locations that are covered in orange. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. We'll have a full breakdown of the forecast because the good news is this won't last long. Details coming up. Of North Texas, not everyone, but from Dallas and Fort Worth to the north along 35 and also to the east into East Texas. That is because these locations have a higher dew point. We will talk about that in a second, but that's what's going to make it feel a little bit warmer. So heat indices 105 to 109 this afternoon, which is heat advisory criteria. Fort Worth 88 degrees, but it feels more like 95, and you can see kind of the haze out there in Fort Worth. Same thing here at UNT and Denton. Temperature sitting at about 90, but it feels like 98, and we're not even doing the 11:30 half hour. 91 degrees currently in Dallas with a heat index of 98 degrees out there with mainly clear skies. Yeah, we got a few clouds out there and we had a few isolated showers earlier, but for the most part, it's going to be dry. Here's a look at the rest of North Texas. Sherman, you're sitting at about 92 right now. Breckenridge, 95, same thing in Albany. We've got 87 though in Corsicana, 86 in Athens, and Waxahachie at 90. Look at these dew points, which is the measure of the moisture in the air. We've got low 70s for most of Dallas-Fort Worth. You look farther to the east though, it is in the mid to upper 70s. So what does that mean? If you look at the MUGGY meter, it kind of tells you how it's going to feel when you're out and about. If you are in East Texas, it is unbearable, uncomfortable for DFW, and very sticky for locations west of DFW. So we kind of are in all three of these categories depending on where you are, and that's going to make a difference today. So look at these temperatures later on. 99 in Fort Worth, 99 in Dallas, same thing in Denton, 97 in Mineral Wells. Let's look over here. You can see Greenville at about 97, 97 in Canton. But when you factor in the humidity, that 97 in Canton is going to feel more like 107. Same thing in downtown Dallas, 106 is what it will feel like in Waxahachie, 105 in Decatur. A little bit lower dew points will keep those temperatures and dew points or heat index close together, so lower 100s for those of you to the west. But it's going to be hot and it is going to be humid. If we look at our satellite and radar, we have seen a few light showers try to get going here in northeast Texas, but for the most part we've stayed dry. We could squeeze out a little bit of rainfall, about 10% in coverage, but a better chance as you get farther to the south. A better chance for rain. Somebody was asking me earlier, when is it going to rain at my house? Okay, well, we have a better chance as we go into Monday. Coming up in the next half hour, we will talk more about that, but you'll see it on the 10-day. That's going to be our better chance for rain. But for today, only about 10% in coverage for the chance for rain. So yes, there is a chance for a storm, but mainly our topic is going to be the sunshine and the heat index, which is going to be, again, 105 to 109. 80 degrees overnight, so warm and muggy with mostly clear skies. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And here's a look at that 10-day forecast for you. Yep. That's all I have to say. As we get into the weekend, triple-digit heat, but then that cold front arrives as we go into Sunday night. So 10% in coverage for the chance for rain Sunday night, 30% in coverage, 40% as we go into Monday. Look at the temperature change between Sunday and Monday. That is refreshing, right? Low 90s as we go into Monday. We'll stay in the mid 90s for the rest of the next week, so we could say bye-bye to those triple digits, at least once we get past the weekend, Shara.
Okay, Monday, we're looking forward to you Monday. That's about the only time I'll say I'm looking forward to Monday.
I know,
take
right?
it, Kalee. Thank you.
Not only hot, but humid along with that. Kind of like today, but even more than today. Here's a look at what we have going on out there. Heat advisory for locations from Dallas, Fort Worth, north and to the east. Heat indices 105 to 109. Already we have a heat index of 95 in Fort Worth. If you look live at UNT and Denton, you can see we do have some cumulus clouds out there. 90 feels like 98, and 91 in downtown Dallas feels like 98. So I wanted to look around the rest of North Texas. We range really anywhere from the low 90s, upper 80s to the mid to upper 90s already. We're Breckenridge. Now you've jumped up to 96 degrees. A little bit drier air over in that direction with dew points in the mid to upper 60s. But for most of us here in that heat advisory, it is in the low to mid 70s, even some upper 70s. Yuck. Tyler, 78. 78 in Gilmer. Where is that? That is unbearable, or as I say, disrespectful. Uncomfortable is where DFW is at this point, where we have dew point 71 to 75, and that's going to make a difference this afternoon. So you can see we're kind of right around the 99-degree mark. When we get to the peak heating, it'll feel more like 105 to 107. You know, when you walk outside and it's kind of like you hit a wall. What happens is when there's a higher moisture content in the air, your body, it sweats to cool you off. It just can't cool you down as fast because of the moisture around your body. If you look here at our satellite and radar, the last few days we've had some showers that have come in and cooled you down if you were one of the lucky ones. Today is going to be much lower coverage, but there's still a chance you may squeeze out a shower. If you are along I-20 to the south, that potential is there. Otherwise, not so much. Here's a look at what we have going on as we move forward. As Tashara asked, what's the weekend going to be like? Take a look. We've got 100 on Friday, 101 on Saturday, 102 on Sunday, but what it will actually feel like is more like 107 to 110 degrees. So indoor plans is probably going to be your best bet. Good news is though, this is awesome. A cold front's going to move in as we go into Monday. Not only is this going to bring in this drop in temperatures, but it's also going to bring us a better chance for rain. So let's look at that here with our timecast. As this rain moves in, really it's going to arrive overnight Sunday into Monday morning. So the cold front's still going to be along the Red River through the day on Monday, pushing a lot of that moisture to the south. So throughout the day, we have several chances Monday that you will receive some rainfall, 40% in coverage on Monday. Now, if you look as we go into Tuesday, this front pushes farther to the south, pushing most of that moisture into central Texas. So the majority of us will stay dry on Tuesday. Anything that pops up will be south of Interstate 20. So if you're north of Interstate 20, you'll stay mainly dry. Same thing as we go into Wednesday. I have no chance for rain Wednesday because most of that's going to stay to the south, but we will continue to watch the rest of next week. But let's go back over the forecast for today. We've got 99 degrees as the high temperature. We've got mostly sunny skies. Yes, there's a chance for a storm or two, but really our topic's going to be that heat index, which is why there's that heat advisory starting at noon and going through 7 o'clock tonight. 80 degrees overnight, warm and muggy. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a heat advisory tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday as well because of just how high the temperatures are going to be and with that humidity. Otherwise, here's the big story next week. You're going to love it. It's going to keep our temperatures down. If I step over so you can see the rest of the next week, I'm monitoring the chance for rain, but it does look like most of that's going to stay to the south of us, but we'll keep an eye on it. Otherwise, enjoy the fact that we are going to be either at normal or below all of next week. We'll be right back. Please take care of yourself, extra care of any pets, babies, elderly, and make sure that you do that all the way through the weekend. Good news is we have something to look forward to, right? A cold front's going to make its way into North Texas. It's a rare summer cold front, which is nice. It's going to drop our temperatures about 10 degrees between Sunday and Monday. Plus, it also brings a chance for rain. Now, we do have a small chance of a shower or a thunderstorm this afternoon. You may be one of the lucky ones that sees it. Most of us, though, will stay dry. The best locations to see that rain are going to be along and south of I-20, at least today. All of us, though, look forward to Monday. Tashara?
We'll take you, Kalee.
Another heat advisory issued for tomorrow. So this is proactive. We have another one that we will have to deal with. Same locations. So from Dallas, Fort Worth to the north and to the east, because once again, very similar to today, we're looking at heat indices reaching 105. Some locations is close to 109. Here's where we are right now in regards to temperatures. They're mainly in the upper 90s. So we've got 97 in Denton. We've got 95 in Corsicana. We've got 98 in Dallas. Fort Worth sitting at about 96. But when you factor in the humidity, because those dew points are a little bit higher, you can see in downtown Dallas, it feels like 106. Feels like 103 in Waxahachie. Look at spots like Canton, 107. Same thing in Athens. Breckenridge, 103. So you can see there that it feels a lot warmer than the actual air temperature is. I would avoid taking a walk yourself or a bike ride or even taking the dog out until a little bit later on when it starts to cool off a little bit, especially for their little paws. Once the pavement cools off too, you can take them out. Otherwise, here's a look at the hour by hour as we move through the evening. Temperatures will stay in the 90s through the 10 o'clock hour and then drop into the 80s. Jason?
All right, we'll check in here again in just a few minutes, Kalee. Thank you.
Well, 7 o'clock tonight. We also have another heat advisory that was issued for tomorrow. Same locations, no change there. Heat indices, again, 105 to 109 possible. Here's where we're at right now, at least at DFW Airport. We're at 98 degrees. Feels like 104 out there. We have dew points right around the upper 60s at this point. So it is warm and that breeze really not doing much to help cool you off. And if we look around the rest of DFW, you can see DeSoto at 94. Look at Arlington. Arlington's hit the triple digits. Aledo, same thing at 100 degrees. 94 in Lancaster. Frisco, Plano, both at 96, but it feels actually like 101. You know, you turn on that the humidity there, and it feels like 106 in downtown Dallas, 104 at DFW, 102 in Fort Worth. What's going on out there on the radar? We were so lucky yesterday, had quite a few heavy downpours out there. Right now, there's a few, one near Commerce, also one to the south of Benbrook. Otherwise, you can widen out. You can see they become a little bit more numerous south of I-20, where we're going to see a better coverage there near Palestine to the south. A few lightning strikes also showing up. If we look at our timecast here, you can see most of it stays to the south, but we could squeeze out a shower. Hopefully you're one of the lucky ones, because if you don't see rain today, that rain chance is going to drop off tomorrow through the weekend. Now, it does return, but the next couple of days are going to be pretty hot and pretty dry. 100 degrees Friday. It'll feel more like 107. 101 as we go into the afternoon hours on Saturday, but it'll feel more like 108. 102 on Sunday feels like 110. But again, it's short-lived. The good news is you can thank this rare summer cool front that it's going to move in as we go into Monday. And that's going to look at the temperature drop. About 10-degree difference in temperature, so we like that. It's also going to bring us a chance for rain. Here's a quick look at what's going on with the cold front. 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. You can see it's right along the Red River there. 40% in coverage for the chance of rain throughout the day on Monday. You may see an isolated shower or thunderstorm Sunday, but for the most part, rain holds off until Monday. It quickly moves out, though, so our best chance for you to see rainfall will be Monday. Otherwise, 20% in coverage, and that's for Tuesday morning. Most of this is going to be into central Texas by Tuesday afternoon and into the evening, and then it's going to stay there. So I've taken the rain chance out completely for Wednesday, and we will keep an eye on the rest of next week. But we have to wait until Monday to reap the benefits of that. So mainly tonight, most of us will stay dry. Again, remember, keep an eye on the radar over the next few hours. You may get lucky and see a heavy downpour. 80 degrees as the overnight low, so staying pretty warm overnight. 103 to 107 is where we could be for heat index tomorrow as temperatures reach 100 degrees. And here's a look at that 10-day forecast where you can see not only will we have that chance for at the beginning of the week, I'm watching for we'll see this come to an end as we go into next week. But for the next couple of days, you're going to have to make sure you're taking care of yourself, stay hydrated, limit your time outside. That heat advisory, same locations that we're in it today. Temperatures out there right now, 94 degrees currently in Decatur. We've got Hillsborough at 96, 97 in Denton, 93 in the Greenville area, Mineral Wells at 96. But when you factor in that humidity, it feels more like 102 in Mineral Wells. It feels like 103 in Bowie right now, and look at Dallas, 106. Athens now at 108. As we move forward through the evening, it will start to cool off, but it's going to stay warm and muggy really all night. So we have really right about 92 at 9 o'clock, 86 by midnight, dropping to 80 by tomorrow morning at 7. You can see here I have about 10% coverage for a chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Here's a look at what's going on satellite and radar right now. You can see it mainly along and south of I-20, and that's where it will stay, but maybe you'll be one of the lucky ones and see a shower. We'll have more on this, plus when is a better chance for rain, Jason? I'll have that in a few minutes.
All right, we will stay tuned for all of that here in just a few. Thank you.
So that's going to be great. But we do have to talk about another heat advisory. So we have the one today that's till 7 o'clock. Then we have another one, same locations for tomorrow as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have more as we go into the weekend, because we could see heat indices anywhere from 105 to 107, even up to 109. Today our temperatures stayed just shy of the 100-degree mark at 98, slightly above normal for this time of year, about 98 degrees, and it's still there. It feels like, though, 104 because of that dew point that's in the upper 60s. We did have several locations in the low to mid 70s east of Dallas-Fort Worth, so that's why there was that heat advisory. 97 in Richardson, 95 in Mesquite, 96 right now in Lancaster. We only have a couple of spots that are near 100, and that's Arlington and Aledo at this point. But everybody, when you factor in humidity, feels like the triple digits. 101 currently in Frisco, 103 in McKinney, 106 in downtown Dallas. If we look here, we also are tracking a few showers or thunderstorms out there this afternoon. Just zoomed in here on DFW, Dallas County, most of Tarrant County dry. We are seeing a shower that's just to the south of Commerce and to the east of Greenville, right along 30 that's moving to the west. So Greenville, you could see some rainfall here shortly. Otherwise, if we widen it out, you can see most of it's ongoing along and south of I-20. I-20 with a cluster to the south of Palestine as well as Jacksonville here. So maybe you're one of the lucky ones that'll see it. Otherwise, if you don't see anything today, it's going to be a dry couple of days, that's for sure. So looking at our timecast, you really can't see much. Once that sun goes down, they'll all fizzle out anyway. So tomorrow through Sunday is really the big focus is going to be the heat and humidity. So if you have any plans, outdoor plans, maybe you want to revisit that or have some time inside, because we have 100 on Friday, 101 Saturday, and 102 Sunday. But again, it will actually feel more like 105 to 110. Again, it's short-lived. We will see a cold front that's going to move through. That's going to bring us that chance for rain. Here's a look at our timecast here, showing you right along the Red River there, 40% in coverage on Monday. This is going to be your best chance. If you're wondering, hey, when am I going to see rain? Your best chance is going to be on Monday. That cold front pushes a lot of that moisture to the south as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. So let's go back over the forecast for today. 80 degrees tonight, south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, warm, muggy. And then as we go into the day tomorrow, expect those temperatures to be right around that century mark. Mainly dry, heat index up to 107. And if you look at that 10-day forecast here, you can see that we are going to be dealing with temperatures below normal, really, for most of next week. We'll watch a couple of different chances for rain. You can see one on Monday, and then the end of the week, we'll watch for another round of scattered showers and thunderstorms. But I think something to celebrate here is we only have a few days that are going to be near 100 degrees, and then it goes bye-bye. August is being really nice to us right now.
Yeah, 91 has never looked so good.
I know, right?
Thanks, Kalee.